welcome back, and thanks for coming back. Look at that for a view. Very, very soon indeed, straight over those treetops, we're going to come around this next curve, and you're going to get a view of the blue Mediterranean Sea. And I tell you what, it really is a spectacality of a day indeed. And today is a very, very special day. On top of it being all blue, it's Sir Baz's birthday. So a big, big shout out to our man Sir Baz, the very, very handsome hubby of Lady Joanne. We wish you a spectacality of a day indeed. Feast your eyes and digest. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Downtown paradise. Where are we going today? That's what you want to know. Well, we're going to head down towards the Limassol roundabout, and then we're going to cut through central Paphos, and we're going to head down towards the Tomb of the Kings area. And whenever I think of the Tomb of the Kings area, I always think of the Barnhawk clan, and of course they'll be coming to Paphos very, very soon indeed. They'll be getting on that big bird, and then they'll be dancing and prancing, hopefully with Marika and myself, in the downtown Cape Paphos harbour, and we'll sup on a drink or two, and of course celebrate the retirement of Baron John. Yes, he's going to be living the rest of his life as a free man. Well, not if the baby Barnhawk has her way. She's got some, well, I'm going to say a list as long as her arm for some things that she'd like her dad to do in her house. I think a new kitchen, new bathroom, all these kind of things. So that big lump of cash probably will be running down rather soon. And I'm pretty sure that the Baroness will be looking for something as well. I've seen pictures of her, and she's often having a gander in the windows of some rather expensive jewellery shops. So Baron John, chill out and relax. First of all, you're going to come to Paphos and have a great, great holiday indeed. And talking about people who are coming on holiday to Paphos, who is coming to town next? I'll tell you who. There's a girl, and she's got a man in her life who just happens to be the greatest roadie in the world. She's a singing sensation. That's Lady Kerry, and of course Lord Tony. And very, very soon indeed, they'll be strutting their stuff up and down the downtown Cape Paphos promenade. And you never know, we might even get that girl to serenade us in one of the karaoke bars, and we might beam that live to you on the little channel known as Marika and Me. Now, those of you with very, very eagle eyes may have just noticed a black S-Class Mercedes that was doing a U-turn on the left-hand side, and yes, it was my old black S-Class Mercedes, and I've still got a soft spot in my heart for that old girl. She was a beauty of a car indeed. News on the Jag, well, hopefully this coming week she will be back on the road, and hopefully that means the video quality will get that a little bit better, because, well, she's got air suspension and of course a much longer wheelbase, so hopefully she can smooth out some of these absolutely Sherlock Holmes roads. If you're new to the channel, Sherlock Holmes, what does that mean? Well, it's a word, well, two words that were put in place of one word, because one day Miss Christina Booth was sitting on a wall, and I was talking mumbo jumbo as I do, and she was about to say, you're talking a load of, and she said Sherlock Holmes, and from that moment on those words stuck. Those of you who've been with the channel from the start understand that, and I guess if you're a payer and your name is Miss Emma and there's a lord in your life called Rob, and of course a couple of superstars called Viscount Bradley and of course Princess Maya, yep, it's probably making you laugh. Big, big shout out to you guys, and remember, you are living on the island of love and you are living in paradise, but one of these days you've got to go and do some work, otherwise, yes, otherwise. Where are we? Limassol roundabout. Now we're heading down towards central Paphos. We've got the Alpha Mega supermarket on the right hand side. If you're in this part of Paphos, that's probably the best supermarket for you, and it's very, very Europeanized, shall we say. Anything you can want: Heinz baked beans, tomato ketchup with Heinz on it, Hellmann's mayonnaise, all these familiar terms if you are from that little island called the United Kingdom. So that could be the place for you. Coming up next down here, if your name's Lady Andrea, well, we've got McDonald's coming up. But this building here is going to be the new goodies, and they are frantically working on it, and rumour has it that June, July it's going to open up. Goodies is like a fast food takeaway that does all sorts of things, from burgers to kebabs to ice creams and beyond. And you never know, when it opens we might get permission and we may go in and make a little video and show you some of their delicacies and some of their delights. Just over yonder on the left hand side now is the Neon Mall of Paphos. Now when I first came to Cyprus in 2008, that just opened up as the Mall of Paphos. Unfortunately, it got itself into financial difficulties, closed down in around about 2011, but last year it rebooted up and it's been completely rejuvenated, and it's opened up, as you can see. But they are now building on the back end of it, and they're going to triple its size. There's even going to be a rooftop restaurant, so I've been told by the man who owns it. Yes, so one of these days, when it's complete, sometime next year, we'll go and do a little video of it and take you with us. Now, big shout out to some of the guys that like to watch the show now and again. Hopefully you're going to come back a little bit later, because guess what? We're going to go and storm the Alexander the Great Hotel, especially for one or two of our superstars. The girl in charge of the show, that's our day man. She'll be jetting into Paphos very soon, and she'll be booking into a top floor suite, enjoying the views out across the blue Mediterranean Sea, and of course watching that sun as it sets just over the downtown gate of Paphos, Promenade and Harbour area. And we're looking forward to seeing it. We really are. Of course, at the same time, on the same day even, we've got a lord and a lady coming from Shropshire. That's Lord Andy and of course his girl, Lady Ness, and we're looking forward to seeing you. Lady Maggie's coming to town, and of course on top of that we believe that there's a girl who is so sweet. Yes, Lady so sweet Caroline. We think she's going to come, and we think she'll be bringing Lord Nigel of the big guns with her as well. I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of you. We know our Sir Chrissy is coming. He's Chrissy 53, by the way. Why 53? Because he's been coming to Cyprus so long, and it will be his 53rd stay at the Alexander the Great Hotel. I'm pretty sure the manager, Demetrius, will be giving him hugs and kisses, and you never know, he might even get a free chilled pint of Leon if he's very lucky indeed. Probably not, but you never know. You never know. You can always live in hope, can't you? And that goes back to when I was a young boy. We lived just outside Mineira. There are some superstars in Mineira, by the way. Yeah, Lady Helen and of course Sir Phil. Big shout out to you. And of course, there is a place called Hope, and it's a village. And they used to say you can always live in Hope and die in the next door village, which was called Caergurley. So if you're from Hope or Caergurley, drop it in the comments. That's in North Wales, by the way. And talking about North Wales, big shout out to some superstars in North Wales. Top of the list, yep. Who should we choose first? Because there's one or two. Yep, go on then. We'll go with Paul, because that's a great name. So, Lord Paul and of course Lady Marilyn. They're hanging out in and around Carnarvon and chuchki dancing in and around Betis Creed. Yes, and of course there is another superstar in downtown Llangollen. Yes, there is. Mr. Crompton, he's not a mister, he's a lord. Lord Crompton, a very big shout out to you in downtown Llangollen. Get your canoe out, get it in the canal and start paddling like crazy. Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me. Guess what? We're waiting especially for you. So stick with us, and slowly but surely we wiggle and we waggle through the Universal area. That's where we are now. Who likes Universal? Well, let me think. Well, there's a man who's in charge of all the policing on the little channel known as Marika and me. And of course, that's our Ronnie. Big shout out to you. And talking about Ronnies, there's a man in downtown Denmark, and he's a bit of a Viking. So a big shout out to Viking Ronnie. Enjoy your cup of black coffee and your piece of malt toast. Bon appetit, as they say in downtown France. Big shout out to a lady in downtown Krakow. Very busy girl indeed. Greatest lawyer in the world. And of course she is lawyering this and lawyering that. Big shout out to Anna, my superstar. And a big shout out to her husband, Dr. Tomas, and of course their son and our great friend, the greatest future lawyer in the world, Sir Bart. We hope you had a fantastic Easter, and of course we're looking forward to seeing you in the summer holidays, which are coming very, very soon indeed. Now, we're in the back streets of Universal. Slowly but surely, we're going to work our way down to central Paphos, and then we're going to head on to the Tomb of the Kings Avenue. That's where you're going to see lots of bars, lots of restaurants, there's hotels and apartment complexes, and of course a lot of people coming to Paphos for the holidays will be staying in that area, including Baron John, Baroness Louise, the baby barn hawk, and if she's coming, that must mean that Harry the Keeper is coming. Don't forget to bring some money, Harry, because I think this time it's your turn, and there is a big, big celebration, because of course your future father-in-law has just retired. So we're going to have a bit of a party, and the bill is going to be on you. Simple as that. Right, we are in the back streets, and these roads really, really are Sherlock Holmes. So, lady, oh, so sweet Caroline, get your bottom on that memory foam pillow. But just before you do, hopefully it's warmed up. Otherwise, go and get him a dram or two. If not, pour him a tot or two and a gentleman's sour for the legend known as Lord Nigel of the Big Guns. See, these roads are absolutely Sherlock Holmes, aren't they? They really, really are. And I'm wondering, our girl all the way from downtown in America, DC, her name's Yvonne, you met them on camera the other day, partner in her crimes, his name's Sir Steve. So Lady Yvonne and Sir Steve, big, big shout out to you. I wonder where they've moved to, because they used to live just over the road there in a rather nice apartment complex, but she said they were moving, if you remember, so you never know. We might have to go and hunt them down and go and sit in their terrace and have a cup of tea or two and chew the fat. But hey, look at that for a sky. Is it looking blue? I think it is. The sea, well, you saw that right at the start of the video. It was looking very, very blue. Mr. Paul, you guessed it, he's dressed head to toe in blue, so that must mean one thing. All that is missing is you. So come on, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy. Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me, oh yeah, we're waiting especially for you. Traffic lights, what's going on? Gridlock in downtown Paphos. This is sort of central Paphos. We're going to go left and head down towards the Paphos Mall and the roundabout. If you were to go right, you go up into the old town, which is a great place to go, by the way. Often overlooked by people that come on the holidays. They're too busy walking around in the promenade and the harbour area, and yes, it's a great, great area. But why not? Perhaps get on a bus, get a taxi, or perhaps get a bottle of water and walk for 15 minutes and get yourself into the old town. When you get there, I promise you, you're going to see some delights. Great coffee shops, great little restaurants, and some great unique little gift shops. They don't all sell tat, Lady Andrea, no. There's one or two artist shops, of course, with some unique, one-of-a-kind. So perhaps spend that little bit of time, come up to the old town, and get a special, special memento of your time in Paphos. Traffic's quite light at the moment. We're quite early in the morning. If you're curious to know what time it is, it's 9 o'clock, which is quite early for Cyprus, by the way. Most people don't bother getting up. Well, they might get up, but they don't go out until about 10:30. Then they run around doing this, doing that, and then about 12:30, all hell lets loose, because it's now time to go to the bakery, get some bread, and to go back home for lunch. Yeah, everything closes for lunch. Well, not everything, but most things do. Yeah, they do, because we take lunch very, very seriously in downtown Paphos in particular. The brand new university, by the way, Beirut University, is Beirut, yes. Lebanese University is getting frantically built on the left-hand side. They're still putting infrastructure, and they're going to be building some student accommodation next door to it. So if you've got a child, who's not a child anymore, obviously, that wants to go to a good university, rumour has it that that's going to be the best one in Paphos. So get your name down on that list, and you never know, you might be coming out with some spectacality of qualifications. Downtown Paphos Mall, Kings Avenue Mall to give it its correct name, is on the right. Pagoda Garden Centre on the left. This is the Kings Avenue Mall roundabout. If you go straight over it, you'd head down to downtown Paphos. But we're not going that way. No, we're going to the right. We're now about to join the tomb of the Kings Avenue. Let's try not to run this gentleman over. Does he know where he's going? Not quite sure if he does. You appears to, yes. Right, okay, there we are. We haven't run him over, and his name's not Jeremy White, so we're all right. We're not going to get abused. Sorry, we're not going to stop because there's a car stuck right up my bottom. And there we go. 2 the King's Avenue. Shops, restaurants, Thai massage, Ben's bar, coffee shops, nostalgia, apartment blocks, and hotels, and property sellers, all waiting especially for you. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for that little bit more of Mr. Paul's complete and utter madness as he takes you on his travels in and around Paphos. And of course, why not choose us to join us as a superstar member on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, and perhaps gift us that virtual coffee or two. As a superstar member, you get special privileges, birthday shout-outs, anniversary shout-outs. I'll even call your cat in, no problem. All it costs you, €10 a month, special title. And of course, coming very, very soon indeed is the Marika and Me privilege card, and that will entitle you to privileges and discounts in and around Paphos, in particular in the Cape Paphos Promenade and Harbour area. Thanks for watching, and of course I'll see you again very, very soon.